We have got an amazing lineup of artists. We got an amazing lineup of artists here to get us hyped up and maybe hopefully a little warmed up. And before we make our way over to the Capitol, where we'll join thousands of fellow Minnesotans for what could very well be the biggest protest in United States history. More than 3,000 events are planned in all 50 states. Hundreds of thousands of people are coming together in unity and solidarity to say no thrones, no crowns, no kings. We've got 6 bands and artists performing this morning, plus some powerful speakers. Our artists today are Katy Vernon, Jillian Rae, Poison Ivy and the People, The Silent Treatment, Toussaint Morrison, and Medina and Brothers. Around 12:15, we'll start lining up to head to the Capitol. There are quite a few of us, so it may take a little time to get moving depending on how many more people show up, but we'll have some incredible live music to keep our energy going the whole time. And I should probably introduce myself. My name is Julia. I'm the communications coordinator for Westside Community Organization, or WSCO. We are the neighborhood organization and district planning council for the West Side, which is the neighborhood you are standing in right now. Thank you so much for joining us here on Harriet Island on the banks of the Wakpa, or the Mississippi River. Minnesota Makoche, Minnesota, the place we all call home, remains the living source of Dakota identity, language, and ways of life. Today, we honor the Dakota people whose innate relationship with this land embodies the teaching Mitakuye Oyasin. We are all related. Okay, all right, I don't know about y'all, but I think it is time for some music. First up, we have Twin Cities-based singer-songwriter Katy Vernon. Katy grew up in London, England, came to the United States in her early 20s, and has built a beautiful, versatile musical life here in our backyard. From intimate solo ukulele performances to fronting her own band, singing in an ABBA tribute act, and just launching a brand new original rock project called Favorite Girl. She contains multitudes, and we love her for it. Please welcome Katy Vernon.
Thank you so much. My name is Katy Vernon. This is my good friend Paul Odegaard. I am proud to be an immigrant in the great state of Minnesota, and I fully recognize that I have white privilege, which has kept me from being targeted by ICE. But that is not okay. Every time I speak up, there are people that tell me to go back, and I dedicate this song to them. We are here to save our country, and we are not going back. I remember for a while, nobody told me to smile. They had no way to know, it just wasn't on show. Do you remember what we said? How we truly, really felt. All it took was time to stop saying we're fine. I'm not going back. I'm not going back. is for Alex and Renee. You say she tried to run you down, you watched her turn the wheel. You say he tried to gun you down, you see that isn't real. You lie when you say what you do is not a crime. Oh, history don't repeat, but it rhymes. They say just obey the rules, watch you breaking them. Chasing babies home from school, where are you taking them? You lie when you say what you do is not a crime. Oh, history don't repeat, but it rhymes. There's always someone else to blame. Do you ever feel ashamed? You can't ask us to comply when all you ever do is lie, 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 lie. You lie when you say what you do is not a crime. History don't repeat, but it rhymes. They lie when they say what they do is not a crime. We know history don't repeat, but it rhymes. Thank you for being here. Love you, Minnesota. Thank you.
Okay, give it up one more time for Katy Vernon. For those of you who are just arriving, welcome. You are right on time. This is the Now Kings Harriet Island kickoff rally and march, and we have an incredible morning of music and speakers ahead of us. We're going to start lining up at about 12:15, so let's keep that energy going. We are going to need it. Next up is someone who genuinely defies every box you might try to put her in. Jillian Rae is a classically trained violinist raised on Minnesota's Iron Range, who fell in love with traditional Scandinavian folk music and then went ahead and formed a rock band anyway. She has toured internationally, backed Grammy-winning artists, and fronts her own critically acclaimed rock and pop group. She is a commanding presence, a genre-bending songwriter, and she is here with us today. Please welcome Jillian Rae.
Hey, thank you so much. We're here because we believe in democracy and all the good things that come along with it. I'm going to play a couple songs for you that will hopefully get us in the mood for what's to come for the rest of the day. Tell me things you think I want to hear. Don't assume I can take the truth. I can handle it. In one ear and out the other. Bless your words, I felt the sugar. Wrap me up in a cocoon. free. Chew me up and spit me out. Was there ever any doubt? All I am is a breathing. Take these shackles off me, won't let me decide to run my body. Contrary to what the people think. Oh, take these shackles off me, won't you let me decide how to run my body. Contrary to what the people think. Oh, set me free. Set me free. Thanks so much. I can't feel my fingers. Whew. Give it up for Eric Martin, my guitar player and partner, all things. Give it up to my bestie, Erica Burton. She's a baller violist. You know her from the Laurel String Quartet. She's gonna help us out. The next song I'm playing is called F-U-C-K, Ice. And I was told that this is a family-friendly event, so I'm gonna do my best to say truck ice, but you know what I mean. And you're welcome to sing along with us, and I apologize to the ASL interpreter. You are doing amazing work, and I am making your life harder today. But with that sentiment, truck ice. Truck the unmarked car you rode in on. Truck your self-inflated notion that you're some kind of god. Truck your team blue police costume and the camel mask you hide behind. Yeah, truck ice. Truck your thin blue line and don't tread on me stickers on the back of all of your trucks. While you blindly follow orders from your daddy Trump, you're trucking hypocritical trucks. Truck the raging bull machismo act your tiny penis hides behind. Yeah, truck ice. Do you really think we'll step aside while you're trucking terrorize, killing people in our streets? Well, I guess nobody told you, but up here in Minnesota we look out for our neighbors and we don't truck around with Nazis. Truck the concept you can kidnap people, walk away, call it your job. And don't you truck and dare act surprised when we weather up and try to make you stop. Cause nothing that you're doing actually falls underneath your job description. We'll remember everything when it comes time for your conviction. Yeah, truck ice, come on. Truck ice, and this is me being Minnesota nice. Ooh yeah, truck ice today, tomorrow, and forever. Oh yeah, truck ice. Thank you so much, No Kings. Truck Donald Trump.
All right, give it up for Jillian Rae, everybody! All right, for those who have joined, I've seen our crowd has grown a little bit. Welcome to the No Kings kickoff rally here at Harriet Island. We've got more music, more speakers, and then we march together at about 12:15. So stay close, stay warm, and stay fired up. And I just want to say really quick, I mentioned earlier, my name is Julia. I'm the communications organizer for Westside Community Organization. And I just want to say what an honor it is for the Westside neighborhood to host so many incredible, badass, powerful organizations and people here today to be a part of what they are saying will be the biggest protest in U.S. history. Especially after everything that this community that you're standing in right now has been through. We were one of the many immigrant-dense communities targeted during the ICE surge. And without hesitation, our neighbors fought back. They resisted. Our neighborhood trained over 500 constitutional observers right here on the West Side. At least 18 West Side small businesses organized fundraisers and supply drives. Our organization raised more than $170,000 in rent assistance and prevented evictions for 50 households. So far, we're still doing that work. And that's just what we can count here in our neighborhood. Across Minnesota, there was so much more that happened in living rooms, on front porches, in parking lots, in signal threads at 2 a.m. We, the people, showed up when it mattered most. And that was just, and countless Minnesotans across this whole state stepped up to lend a hand and be a powerful voice for our immigrant neighbors. We kept us safe. Yeah, okay. Put aside that Midwestern humility and give yourself a round of applause. I love to hear it. All right, we have a 5-piece theatrical rock band coming up. They're from Minneapolis, and I want y'all to be ready, okay? They have a stage presence that will leave you thoroughly entertained and maybe a little bit shook. Everyone, please welcome Poison Ivy and the People.
Hello, hello, how are we doing, St. Paul? Thanks for having us. We're Poison Ivy and the People. This is Ivy here. My name's Mitch, and we got the people showing up tonight and across the whole country, so thank you for being here. This next song is a song that Ivy wrote about our beloved Lake Street. And we'll sing one more song after that if we have time. Thank you for being here. No Kings.
Hi, this first song is called The Bus Stop on Lake Street, and this one's for Spliff. And I will miss you every day. Now I think of you and weep. Well, perhaps someday we will meet at the bus stop on Lake Street. The got hit for doing it with you when we were still just kids and trying hard to cope. I can't pretend to understand what you were going through, what you knew you had known since you were born, and I had to discover, to uncover through you and our friends. We meet in the middle where our hearts ache. We need relief, maybe just a little, but we won't accept defeat. We meet at the bus stop on Lake Street. The bus stop on Lake Street. The bus stop on Lake Street. The bus stop on Lake Street.
All right, please sing with us so the Capitol can hear it. Sing with us so the White House can hear it. Sing with us so the world can hear it. Ba 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 da 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 ba da ba 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 da da da. Ba da ba 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 da 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 ba da ba da da ba da ba da 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 ba 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 da 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 ba da ba 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 da 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 da. Ba da ba 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 da 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 ba da ba da da ba da ba da 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 ba da ba 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 da 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 ba da ba 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 da da da.
All my friends are in battle in the courtroom. All my friends are fighting the state. All my friends are at risk of losing their freedom for fighting the good fight. All my friends have good intentions. All my friends have a lot on their plate. All my friends are sick and tired of this racist freaking country and patriarchal world. My friends, they all want a revolution, but nobody wants to do the goddamn dishes. My friends, they all want a better world, and they're willing to fight for it. Are you willing to fight for it? All my friends are out there in the streets. All my friends are fighting for their lives. All my friends are dreaming of a better world where we don't have to go to war with the state. All my friends are traumatized. All my friends are trying to heal. All my friends are trying to deal with this cold and tragic world we've been forced into. My friends, they all want a revolution, but nobody wants to do the goddamn dishes. My friends, they all want a better world, and they're willing to fight for it. Are you willing to fight for it? All my friends are autonomous beings, believing and dreaming and feeling and needing a safer life, a just life. All my friends are interdependent, depending on each other for emotional support. We need each other. We can do this together. They're getting stronger every day. They're getting ready and they're gay. My to fight for it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for Poison Ivy and the people. Let's fucking show out for each other.
All right, Poison Ivy and the people, let's go. Oh my gosh, it's so fun to look out. Every time I come up here, the crowd is just growing a little bit more and more. If you're just getting here and you picked a great day to be outside. This is the No Kings Harriet Island kickoff rally in March. We're gonna line up at 12:15 to head to the Capitol. So we have more music coming up, a couple more artists. So keep those revolutionary spirits high. Our next band is Minneapolis. We're gonna go a little punk rock here. It's punk rock at its finest and most unapologetic. They have shared stages with punk legends. They get regular, you probably heard them on The Currents, and their album Suplex in 10 was just described as having the subtlety of a car crash, which I love that compliment. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to The Silent Treatment.
Check, check, hey, check, 1, 2, check, hey.
Hello, check.
We should not have to be here, but we do, and you are the folks who are going to be saving democracy. Keep showing up. rules don't bring the rules. Devalue no more. Devalue no more. Devalue, devalue no more. Yeah.
about y'all, but I was jumping up and down back there trying to warm up. That was great music to get warmed up to. All right, we are getting closer and closer to getting ready to line up and march. As a matter of fact, we're going to go ahead and start asking representatives of endorsing organizations to make their way over here by kind of that bathroom structure over there to check in and figure out where you're going to be in the lineup. So if representatives of endorsing organizations could start making their way over there, that would be amazing. We have one more artist to send us off in style before we get to some speakers. And you know who that is? That is Toussaint Morrison. He is a Twin Cities hip-hop artist who has been making unflinching, socially conscious music for over a decade. He is, if you know him, you know he is raw, intelligent, and deeply rooted in this place. And he is exactly the right voice for this moment. So let's get hyped up for Toussaint Morrison.
No justice! No justice! No justice! No justice! Whose streets? Whose streets? Whose streets? Whose streets? No justice! No justice! I said no justice! So no justice! Whose streets? Whose streets? Whose streets? Whose streets? When I say ice, you say out. Ice. 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 When I say ice, you say out. Ice. 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 No justice. No justice. No justice. This is beautiful. Thank y'all for coming out. It's so warm out today. Glad we've been blessed with such a warm day today to come out here. You know, when the ice agents came out here, they were slipping on ice. They were falling down. They didn't know how to handle it. But guess who's still here? Who's still here? Who's still here? They left, but who's still here? No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. Ice. 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 No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. All right, we're gonna put something together for y'all. Brass Solidarity, y'all can pull up whenever you want. Come on, bring it on in. Y'all know about Brass Solidarity? You know where they're from? George Floyd Square, say it with me. Say his name. Say his name. Renee Good, say her name. Say her name. Alex Putty, say his name. Say his name. Alex Ray. Let's move around. Let's stay warm, y'all. Come on. Hey. Yeah. Good morning. Heard you searching for someone. No warning, kinda like them boys in blue with guns. Yeah, you're looking at me like I'm the one. Come on, smoking that Metro, yeah. Still around from last year's run. Melanin unsettled by the folks who ain't got none. So tell me, did you only see the light when the fucking precinct began to burn? Will never be too bright for the eyes that can't see the sexual violence. In a city of breaks and lies, we gon' take some lies. So never be too bright for the eyes that can see the fire. Too loud for the city that can hear silence. Too bold for the light and the blind cowards. We are accepting what the time. No justice! No justice! I said no justice! I said no justice! No, come on! Whose streets? Whose streets? Whose streets? Whose streets? No justice! I said no justice! I said no justice! I said no justice! Too long for the eyes that can see the fire. Too loud for a city drowning in silence. Too bold for a law made up by cowards. We are exactly what the time calls for. Too bright for the eyes that can see the fire. Too loud for a city drowning in silence. Too bold for a law made up by cowards. We are exactly what the time calls for. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling, though, Kings? Do you mind if we play some rock music with y'all? Come on. I said, do you mind if we play some rock and roll with y'all? Check, check. Now if you can't pick it up, you can put a little something on me. Oh, got a city on my back with a few apartments with a tennis only rent for free. Oh, we off the cliff, I'm off and lit. I'm on my shit, now wanna let it go. Times, the right to your brothers, it doesn't exist. The fuck you waiting for? Lead on the track, no top gear.
Match that,
High score just got here.
match that,
Burn down the whole precinct.
match that,
Burn it down for no reason.
match that.
Ride, wanna see us then meet me outside. Where your mama thinks of wild things. Roll, in the summer side of the July. And all you hear in the streets is shoot. Alright, whether 4 or 2 go. Baby girl, please choose wide. Unless you know I ain't the one off. Now you wanna then say something. I'm right here. So I lost with a brother, don't need some rebrother. Going with the whole group, my kid. Ah! Sometimes so fresh, you can run it down now, get it all on the chest. Meet me at the elevator, get the straw back. I'm a champagne, super numbers, love me to the bar. Get a lead on the track, no top gear.
Match that,
High score just got here.
match that,
Burnt down the whole precinct.
match that,
I'm burning down for no reason.
match that. Ride,
Wanna see us then meet me outside. Where your mama thinks of wild things. Roll, in the summer side of the July. And all you hear in the streets is shoot.
alright,
Whether 4 or 2 go. Baby girl, please choose
ride,
long as you know. Ice, 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 ice. Ride, wanna hear us then meet me outside. Where your mama thinks the wild things. Roll, in the summer side of the July. And all you hear in the streets is shoot.
alright,
Whether 4 or 2 go. Baby girl, please choose mine. Long as you know I ain't the one on. Civil rights animal head on the St. Louis Park. I wanna know if you all know what this means right here. This is Minneapolis South High School. I wanna give a shout out to all the brave students, especially Minneapolis Roosevelt High School, who stood up to ICE when they tried to assault their school. All the brave staff members, all the brave students, all the brave community members that stood up to ICE outside their school. Give it up for all the people that drove people from the kitchen to the house, from the school to back home, from the job to back home. We did that. Ice left, but who's still here? Who's still here? Who's still here? That's what's up.
Yes.
So I was born in New Orleans, and I was raised on the south side of Minneapolis. And I always knew that there was a fighting spirit here in the Twin Cities. Because in 2012, when the Minneapolis Police Department killed Terrence Franklin, and there was no film of it, everybody knew something was wrong. We knew something was wrong. And then in 2016, when they killed Philando Castile, people started showing up a little more. We knew something was wrong. And then when Jabbar Clark got murdered by the cops, a lot of people started showing up. And then when George Floyd was murdered on camera, everybody showed up. And we kept showing up. And everybody kept showing up and kept showing up. And it doesn't matter where your entry point was, we kept showing up. So we got one more song for y'all. Where I was born in New Orleans, there's a saying called Houtane. And that was the thing that enslaved people would say to indigenous folks to show solidarity after they were freed. To show that, hey, we're together in this, solidarity. So we're going to say Houtane. Say Houtane! 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 Let's get it going, come on. We want to bring up somebody special, Alex Brown. They just played at the St. Paul College stage with Jenny James. We want to bring Alex up real quick. Come on, baby. Yeah. No justice. No justice. I said no justice. I said no justice. I said no justice. I said no justice. Now I said no justice. Now I said no justice. 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 Come on. Whole streets. 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 Was working with ICE. So we want to make sure the St. Paul Police Department can hear this name all the way to the police department. When I say her name, you say Renee Good. Come on. Say her name. 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 Praise his name! Say 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 his name! That's our time. Thank you so much for rocking with us. Have a great lunch. Enjoy this warm, hot weather. Peace out. Solidarity. My goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Some no, some no.
We have some incredible voices who need to be heard. These are the people who have been in the fight, at the bargaining table, on the House floor, in the streets. Please give a warm welcome to our speakers. Kera Peterson, President of the St. Paul Regional Labor Federation. Burnham, President of the Minnesota AFL-CIO. Chelsie Glaubitz, President of the Minneapolis Regional Labor Federation. And Minnesota House Representative Leigh Finke.
Teacher by trade and the president of your Minnesota AFL-CIO. Our Federation of Labor with over 1,000 local unions who collectively represent more than 300,000 working people from every background in every corner of our great state. Thank you for being here with us today on this very important day with our union siblings and friends. I'd like to take a moment to recognize our loss of Melissa and Mark Hortman. I'm positive they are watching over us today and are always with us in spirit. Folks, just over a year ago, Donald Trump took office. In that time, yeah, go ahead. In that time, he has sown havoc, not only in Minnesota and across our country, but throughout the entire world. Here in Minnesota, it feels deeply personal. He unleashed ICE on communities, both urban and rural, throughout our state. The human and economic toll it took on us will be felt for a very long time. We continue to mourn our neighbors murdered while demanding the release of the disappeared in detention centers under despicable conditions. Friends, it should feel personal. It feels personal because of the ongoing attacks to our immigrant black and brown neighbors.
I'm ready to head out.
It feels personal because of the ongoing attacks against our LGBTQ siblings, especially the constant attacks on trans rights. And it feels personal because of the continued attacks against public education, like rewriting our history with Orwellian slogans like restoring truth and sanity to American history. Friends, I call bullshit. Are you with me? In our world, the world of labor, we know that an injury to one is an injury to all. We stood together to say no to ICE. Today we stand together to say no kings. All right, join me. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Let's go!
Good afternoon, Union family and friends from throughout our beautiful community. My name is Kera Peterson, and I have the honor of serving as president of the St. Paul Regional Labor Federation, AFL-CIO. Our federation builds power in the Twin Cities East Metro with more than 100 local unions and almost 60,000 union members. I know that many of you got up early this morning to be here with us today, and that some of you traveled to our state throughout the last week to be here. On behalf of our Regional Labor Federation, our local unions, and all of our community partners, I want to welcome you to St. Paul and to thank you for being here at our Labor and Friends March. Thank you, Solidarity Forever. Today, like so many of the days that have come before, is a day of solidarity and resistance. And we're so glad to be joined here today by friends from Westside Community Organization, Setul, Queer Space, MIRAC, DSA, Minnesota DFL. I know that there are a lot of other organizations here, and I'm sorry that I can't give you all a shout out, but we're not here today for shout outs. Minnesotans and people across our country and around the world are standing together and calling for hope over fear, democracy over fascism, unity over division, and for an end to the violence and harm that our neighbors continue to experience at the hands of our federal government. So I want to thank all of you for being here with us today in the streets in St. Paul to defend our democracy, and for marching with us to raise our voices at our state capitol so we can join our voices in our demands with everyone else today. Thank you so much. Solidarity forever. Chelsie. Who keeps us safe? Who keeps us safe? Who keeps us safe? Good afternoon. I'm Chelsie out of the Minneapolis Regional Labor Federation. And I like to think we Minnesotans have a special kind of stubbornness that you only find here in the North. Hardy folks who can live and work in a community in a weather that hurts your face for half the year. And here we are. I think some of that stubbornness, some of that grit is what got us through this federal occupation for the last 2 months. And to be clear, I Minneapolis on January 2nd, 2026. They have been here for decades, disappearing our neighbors. This immigration regime is designed to break us as workers, to keep us all vulnerable. But no, we will not let that happen. The Minnesota resistance story, the resistance story that was heard around the nation, was only due to the deep power building that came from the freedom fighters, for the people who have fought for Black lives, for the people who had to tell the nation when George Floyd was murdered, do you believe us now? Our strength in this resistance came from that hard history, and everyday, ordinary, working people, all of you, all of us. We have been brave and we have been disciplined. We have witnessed from the front line some of the worst human rights violations, but also the most beautiful collective acts of solidarity, and the labor movement knows solidarity. A solidarity that let us shut down our entire state on a negative 20-degree January day. No work, no shopping, no school. A solidarity that has fed thousands of families and kept people in their homes. A hardened solidarity from our frontline workers who kept us going once again in a time of crisis in our most sacred places, including our schools and hospitals. And a solidarity that took the lives of 2 of our constitutional observers, including a union member. So like we did with George Floyd, we will say their names. We are the truth tellers and we are the peacekeepers, because only we can keep ourselves safe. Thank you to our union peacekeepers. Everybody, a round of applause. Look around you at these beautiful union peacekeepers. They have stood brave and they have stood strong. And this type of organizing, this type of nonviolent direct action training doesn't come without powerful training that has been passed on for generations from union organizers and freedom fighters. As we move forward with truth and reconciliation, we are not going back. We are reimagining our future, and that starts today. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Oh, it's windy. My name is Leigh Finke. I use she, her pronouns. I am a representative in the State House, where we will be joining 100,000 of our friends in just a few minutes to raise our voices and make it known that what is happening in this country must change. Thank you so much for being here. You've heard a lot already through the music and the speakers about why we're here and what is going on. So I want to talk a little bit about what's going to come next. Because the fascists, they're going to lose. All these fascists bound to lose. It's been terrible. We have fought hard. You have all survived a military-style occupation of the state of Minnesota. That is an incredible thing to have survived. What we have done here has been incredible, and we should all be proud of how we responded and how we pushed them out. So give yourselves a round of a hand, everyone who fought back against this regime. Okay, so one day they will be gone because men like this come and men like this go. We have seen it before. And then what happens? I want to talk about what happens. Because the communities that this administration is trying to eradicate, and that includes my community, the trans community, there is a stated policy of eradication of trans, non-binary, and two-spirit people in this government. That is one thing they are trying to do. They are also trying to deport 11 million people from our country, full deportation. That is something they are trying to do. The complete eradication of homeless people. That is an actual executive order that they have released. Yes, that person is right. But they will fail because they always fail. And we will be here in all of those communities, the trans community, our immigrant, refugee, undocumented communities, our homeless community, our disabled neighbors, everyone they're attacking. We will still be here, and we will need you to continue to do this to ensure that our liberation is guaranteed. Because this is the part when it is the most clear. The apocalypse is very clarifying. We know who the bad guys are. We know who the good guys are. But as you heard, ICE has been here long before Trump. Trans people have been losing their health care long before Trump. We need you to continue to do this for the long haul. Making sure that whoever replaces Trump, that is not the goal. The goal is not to see these people go. The goal is to create a better future for everyone where we all have access to everything we need. Every single person in the state of Minnesota, across the country, no matter who you are, who you love, where you come from, or how you got here, needs to have the promise of the same security, job security, housing security, food security, access to health care, and a life free from violence. And that will not be here just because these assholes are gone. It will be here because we make it true for everyone. That is the mission. That is what No Kings is about. It's not just replacing them with someone else. It's building a future of liberated peace, love, and joy for everyone. So thank you for being here. Please remember, this is a long fight that we are in, and I know you will all stand with all of us, however long it takes. Liberation now, stay safe, keep fighting.
All right, everyone, give it up for those speakers one last time. It is time. It is time for us to march to the Capitol and meet thousands of our fellow Minnesotans to say, no thrones, no dictators, no kings. All right, it's going to take us some time because there's so many of us to get the march moving. There's going to be a truck over here moving from this parking lot, and they are going to lead the way for us. We have some endorsing organizations lined up behind the truck. Everyone else is just going to follow suit. And to send us off, we got one more band. Corey, Medina, and Brothers is a native-led blues rock band based in northern Minnesota. CMB is about truth, connection to community, and uplifting voices too often unheard. Thank you all so much for joining us at the Harriet Island rally. And now it's time to march our asses up to the Capitol.
the ship and wore the white hair. Both came just to rake it in. Now the sleeping giant is awake and are you ready? For the storm. Are you ready? For the storm. Are you ready? For the storm. When the storm gets a tumbling and the thunder gets a rumbling, who's gonna keep you warm? Hey!
Thank you.